Hey y'all, let's talk about Mercari. Stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is Julian, also known as the Bearded Thrift Machine, here on YouTube, and I buy stuff and flip it online and make YouTube videos about it. This video is going to be all about Mercari. I used to sell on Mercari as a backstory, and then I just basically stopped listing on it. Most of the stuff that was on there was already sold, so I actually deactivated my entire store and then did this, and then to boost sales on Mercari. It did work, and I'm going to go through exactly what I did, and from now on I will be actually cross-posting on Mercari through fourth quarter, and actually sales are pretty good on there, so it's not too terribly bad. I actually will be looking down sometimes because I wrote some notes because a lot had happened in those weeks that I was on Mercari. So what we're going to talk about is 5 days, 500 things listed, and exactly then what sold, and things that I learned that I didn't know before and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get started on it. So the first day, basically I had a goal of listing 500 things on Mercari in 5 days. Now I am using List Perfectly, which is basically an app that you can take something from eBay and then shoot it over to like Mercari or Poshmark or wherever that they, help you cross post. And it is a lot faster because I did 500 of these and it only took about 10 to 12 hours, but that was over a 5-day period. I did about 100 a day. Real quick, I'll run down. First day I did 44 because I was just kind of getting used to it, learning, the speed of it. Then second day, 110. Third day I did 102. Fourth day, 116. And the last day I hit my 500th at 128 a day. So it did take about 10 hours at, 2.5 hours a day, which is a lot. That was actually 2.5 hours just sitting at a computer, just cross posting, and it does take a lot to do, to be honest with you. It was like just a lot of buttons and you're messing up, but once you get rid of them, it really does go pretty quick. So again, 500 in 5 days. And then after that, these are the things that actually got kicked back or banned, and I got flagged real fast. One was a title said not original. It was a golf towel that had a print on it that was like a reprint, and on my title it said not original, and they immediately banned that or flagged it, and I couldn't post that. I didn't even try to repost it, but the thing said basically you can't post anything that's not original, so I was a little confused on that. Didn't fight it or anything, was like whatever, won't post it. And another one for explicit material I got banned, or it got taken down almost immediately, was a golf club. And the name of this golf club was a COBRA IQ hump shaft. And they immediately took that thing down. So those are two things that got banned or flagged. I don't think it really hurt my account any because I can still, sell on Mercari. It's not like they suspended my account. But they were taken down, and I was sent an email stating I cannot use any of those words in my title or in the description, because I changed the descriptions around and I still couldn't do it. So I was like, you know what? You can't sell a hump shaft on Mercari. They just don't, they won't let you. And then I did have some sales. I had 18 sales, and this happened in 2 weeks. So basically, for the first 5 days, I listed 100 items a day and then just let them sit. I haven't added any. After this video, I'm going to start just regular cross-posting to Mercari, but I didn't add any. So for 2 weeks, I didn't add any. And I had 18 sales, which were pretty good because these weren't things that I had just bought and then I'm listing all my good stuff on Mercari. This stuff has been sitting on eBay for some of the stuff I'm going to go over for months and months, up to 8 months, and they sold within 2 weeks on Mercari. So that I was actually very pleased with, because none of this is like new inventory. This was just stuff I was taking and then go ahead and put it on there. And I did have some categories I kinda went to, and the categories I did the most of were golf clubs, men's shoes, women's shoes, electronics, hats, Vera Bradley stuff, and my Starbucks stuff. So that's basically the only categories that I went through and listed on Mercari, and I did pretty good in all of them. The thing about golf clubs is that when you have a specialized box that I use for the USPS, it's kind of a pain on Mercari, because if it's over 3 pounds, like say if you're doing a just 2 clubs together, maybe like a wedge set or something like that, and it's over that 2 pounds, it is really expensive to send something USPS, so the United States Postal Service. On Mercari, it's cheaper to go UPS or FedEx, but I don't have a box for it, which means I'm going to have to go either find these boxes that are kind of expensive, or hard to find, or buy a whole bunch of them, which are actually kind of expensive. So the golf club thing on Mercari is a little bit different. Either I have to bite the bullet and just buy a whole bunch of boxes and, ship it a little bit cheaper with UPS or FedEx, or I just listed a lot of them USPS, but some of my wedges sets or the iron sets, they just were not worth the money to send on Mercari. I mean, the wedge set might be worth, or the iron set was worth $50, but to send it USPS because it was like 8 pounds, it was like $35. Nobody's gonna spend that on shipping. So I don't really know how I'm gonna do that quite yet. Probably just bite the bullet and buy the boxes, or try to find the boxes, which are kind of hard. But like specialized boxes, that was the only thing that I was coming in contact with. Also, I sell a lot of heavy items. I sell a lot of, if you all been watching for a while, you know I sell like metal and you know, like sockets and all that stuff. They don't have an option for padded flat rate. They don't have an option for, you know, medium flat rate. So those vices that I sell, or dumbbells, you can't really sell them on Mercari because they weigh 70 pounds or 60 pounds, and there's actually, when you get up to that weight, Mercari does not allow you to list it. So definitely a little bit different there. So, but I did learn, so a lot of that stuff that is on there is 2 pounds or less, or 5 pounds or less. And if it's over 2 pounds, it goes FedEx or USPS. But the shipping is kind of long. I mean, one of their options is like up to 10 days shipping. So hopefully they read on Mercari. And but that was the only shipping issues that I came into. Next, I did have one return, and I'm going to talk about it when I actually go over it. But right now, we're going to go over all the sales and what really sold best for me. All these are going to be, I didn't really go into depth. You're going to be able to see the pictures, but I didn't go in depth about like what the item is, because I thought it would just be really long in the video. So we're going to go over 18 items that sold for me within the 2 weeks of Mercari. And like, this stuff has been sitting on eBay for a long time. I'll try to tell you how long it's been sitting on eBay, and then it's sold on Mercari. So this first item right here, I sold a lot of hats. This is Adidas woman's hat, sold for $10. All this is plus shipping too. I don't do any free shipping on Mercari. So $10 plus shipping on that one. You know, sold. All these also sold, so I don't have to keep saying it. Sold within 2 weeks on Mercari. $10 plus shipping. Adidas hat's been sitting on eBay probably for 6 months. This really nice Titleist Clemson hat, been sitting on eBay for 5 months, sold for $10 plus shipping. A ping putter went for $26 on that one. That one's been sitting on eBay for about 4 months. This Ben Hogan Forged, I think this was a 9 iron, went for $19. That's been sitting on eBay for about 3 months. A TaylorMade putter. Now this putter was in rough condition. I think this was actually my first sale. Went for $18, and this thing's been sitting on eBay for, again, 3 or 4 months on that one. The Adams Golf, this was a female set. This is kind of like the sets I'm talking about. This did take a little bit to ship, but they paid shipping on this one. Went for $29, and that's been sitting on eBay for probably 5 months now. This Alien Golf Quad Metal went for $19. Been sitting on eBay 3 or 4 months. The Bud Light hat with the bat. Really thought this thing was going to go on eBay. I mean, it's October, or it's going to be October. It's going to be Halloween soon, and this thing actually I bought last Halloween, so it's only been on there, almost on eBay for an entire year. Never sold. $9, sold within 2 weeks on Mercari. Happy with that. I sold a lot of these on eBay, and then they stopped selling. These were some very large vintage fishing lures. They're pretty big. They were about like 8 to 6 inches, and they went for $15 on Mercari. I sold 2 of them to the same person, and so that wasn't too bad. Combo units went the fastest for me. I would like literally cross post a combo unit and it would sell within a day. This is a Toshiba, went for $70. Obviously they paid shipping. Been sitting on eBay 2 or 3 months. A brand new Kobe CD player. Now, these right here, I thought this was gonna be worth a ton of money when I bought it. It's been sitting on eBay for probably about a month or two. Got it for $10, so really like broke even. But again, sold really fast on Mercari. A Lennox ornament went for $13. Been sitting on eBay for 4 months. The Garfield, I really thought would sell on eBay very quickly. Been sitting on eBay for about 2 months. Sold on Mercari, $29. I mean, that's pretty good. The Long & Burger Blue Ribbon. This is just a clip that goes on the basket from the Blue Ribbon series. And I bought some baskets, and this was actually an extra one. Sitting on eBay for about 2 months now. Sold on Mercari, $8. Here's another lure that went for $15. Like I said, I did sell a lot of these on eBay very quickly, and then they kind of petered off where like nothing, they weren't even getting views or watchers anymore. So, but then boom, Mercari, got them sold. Some Asics wrestling shoes went for $24. They've only been on eBay for about a month or two. I would say less than 2 months. So for a shoe sale, that's about pretty good. So, but $24, not bad. A US Open golf towel member, went for $9 and been sitting on eBay about 2 months now. And this is the return. The guy has not sent it back yet, and I think he has until tomorrow to send it back. And I do like that about Mercari, is that they don't wait like forever for them to send it back. Like eBay, it feels like they will give the person like a month to send it back. Mercari, I think, gave this guy about a week. It sold for $52. It was a Samsung combo unit, sold within a day, and been sitting on eBay for months and months and months. Sold for a full asking price. He got it, said it didn't work. I said, okay, just, they have to go through that thing where they want a return. Then Mercari has to approve the return, and then they go ahead and open it up or whatever. But they don't tell you why they want the return. Like eBay, sometimes, if somebody says, hey, this doesn't work or something like that, I will just return them if it's not worth a whole bunch of money. This one, I would want this item back because it was working when I sent it. And so I would want that item back. But if it was like a cheap item, Mercari wouldn't tell you. They would just say if it's going to be returned or not. On eBay, I would sometimes just refund the person. Hopefully that makes sense. But this one is getting returned. It says it didn't work. They approved the return. $52. I actually don't know who pays shipping. They didn't tell me if I pay shipping or they pay shipping. I don't know how that works. So we'll see how that goes. But I have not had that one returned. So that's 18, which sold. So not a lot of problems. I thought it was very good. I thought actually I sold more than I thought. But the membership to List Perfectly is, I think it's $30 a month, but I can cross post everything. It's going to be like, it's very quick. My thing about cross posting is that number one, it doesn't take your listings down because I'm not putting them into List Perfectly. So I have to go and do it, which isn't bad. As long as you keep up with it, it's not that bad. But if you don't cross post right away, I forget, because I list so much on eBay, I forget what I've posted on Mercari and when I haven't. So to really keep up with that, you should, or at least me, I'm gonna be cross posting every day, just so whatever I put on eBay, I put on Mercari and I know it's there. So right there, that's what happened after, 500 listings. I only sold 18 items in 2 weeks, but I thought that was good because these are like stale items on I would call them stale items. A lot of these didn't sell within months and months and months, so not bad there. I do like Mercari. I want to keep selling on it for the fourth quarter, and then after that I'll probably just let it slide through and probably not list on there for a while, and then when fourth quarter ramps back up, I'll probably do the same thing because it's a lot of work to cross post. You get just 18 more shipments out and stuff like that, so it is good, and it was a very cool little experiment, but I won't be doing it again because now I have all that stuff on there. And before, I did have a store like I said, but I deactivated everything. You can do that on Mercari, which is kind of nice. If you were going on vacation, I guess you would just deactivate your entire store, and then you come back, you can reactivate your entire store. So that's not too bad. And I appreciate everybody that watches, and I will catch you on the next one.